Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heroes of the Storm here on the Tomb of the Spider Queen. To the left in the blue we have Team Ash from Russia Federation. We have the players Kun Xian as Brightwing, we have Unstoppable as Keltas, Sibraik as Tyranda, and Landy as Sylvanas, and the name I usually no idea to pronunciate is Bripfrestrak as Tyriel. To the right in the red we have Kessa Said from Germany. It is Glukos like my friend Francer as Vala, Koko as Jaina, and Nomi as Maradin, and Gruhulum as Anobarak. And then comes the good luck, having fun in the all chat, and the game is on. Looks like they are waiting for a bit of gank here top lane, which will probably not happen because everyone is bot lane. And yeah, so they are hanging nicely here. Hello dudes, how you doing? And yeah, this is the second game in the round 2 on the playoffs of Enter the Storm tournament. And yeah, on these maps it's an collecting map. These spiders that are in the back here are in every lane, and you collect these, you kill them, and then it drops a diamond that looks like the ones we have in the bottom right here. And then when you collected 50 of them and turned those in here in this point or at this point, yeah, you basically just turn them in, and then when you have enough you will get, oh there, nicely done by the team from the left side, blue. Yeah, but when you turn them in, you get a big beanie boss in each lane that will help you push and gather some XP. That's all about that. Do we get a potential? Oh yeah, you are going to fall into that. As Arrow is a bit misguided, but the stun hits on Keltas, and it's a kill for sure. So far we're seeing a bit of a more aggressive play here from the blue team, that they have basically two of them going around the lanes and hunting down people here. Yeah, they saw that nothing would happen there, moving to the middle here. Vala has an escape, but if they get that lockdown long enough it shouldn't be that much of a problem. And oh, we have a people incoming here, so it's kind of good that they are in position. They're going in here, stun goes down, and oh, that's a lot of damage on Malfurion right there. And it's a close one. Actually, oh yeah, he dies actually. Nicely done there. Sylvanas poison spread, and I think it could have been some arrow from Sylvanas as well. Some kind of dot, it was that at least. Could have been a birdie from our dear Tyranda as well. Brightwing having a bit of a roam here, roam support, not roam, but lane fight here with Malfurion. Blue team are starting to gather a couple of games here. You can see 12 here, 13 and so on. Looking nicely now for the blue team, as long as they are not getting ganked. Here they have 42, so they are long ahead of the red team here right now in the spider gem collecting. Let's see here how Brightwing will handle this escape. It works out quite nicely here. Her team is quick to response here, coming down, and Jaina should be a short kill her. Nicely down here by the team. Yep, that's a nice response because they have that roaming people that are always ready to come. However, they are going to lose a bit of XP advantage mid lane, but they are ahead, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Sylvana and Anubarak is having the dance off on the top there. She should be fine in that scenario. Now we see the red team is trying to do the same here, doing some roaming, and she is getting out nicely. However, oh, it's so close. It now cooldown probably on all of Jaina's spells there, otherwise she would actually have gotten that kill. Arrow misses here in the bot lane, sadly enough, but could have been more kill for the team and a bit of XP more. Yeah, Keltas is getting a bit out of position here. The roaming strategy is being Yeah, both team are basically doing it at this point, so it's a lot of movement on the map all time. You can see this. Here we have she have 19 though, so try to escape it by being. Oh yeah, that's a block there, and we have in the same time here. Oh, that's a nice arrow there by Tyrande. And sadly enough, though, Brightwing goes down with 19 of those gams. They did have enough to actually turn in and get the first spiders, but no. Oh well, now they have enough again because of lanes. And oh yeah, there is one man down. A lot of spread here on the red team, but blue team are handling this quite nicely. They have started to turn in now finally, and should be able to get their spiders soon. Yeah, but that drone won't see him. Oh, that's nice. Turn in there, and now we have spiders for the blue team. Okay, well, Brighton should be able to get. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, that, yeah. Keltas is trying to save with some stuns here, and yep, it succeeds. Nicely done there from Kel. And yeah, free here for a while, not anymore, but it was for a while there. Some damage going down on the tower because it's now the pushing time here. The bottom one will be taken care of very quickly here from the red team. In the meantime, it's a heavy push here on the top lane, which is what you want. If the blue, the opposite team that are defending from the spiderways are going bot lane, then you should try to go push the top lane because it takes the longest time than for the other team to get there, which buys you a little bit more time to push. Now they're coming though, however, didn't quite get down the tower maybe as far as they probably wanted to, but it's nonetheless good. Lanes have for certain been punished. And yeah, not that much happening after right now. I mean, red team here are starting to have a lot of gams in their team, which they need to turn in here, and that could be why we are seeing this kind of positioning that we do here, that the blue team are waiting and wanting a backstab basically. Here they saw that their enemy team is getting the bruiser camp. Will they go for it? Yes, they are going to try and blow them, but they are being scouted now by the drone. And this is a bit of a, could have been a bit of a trap, to be honest. There it goes, he realized the drone kind of screwed it up a bit there for them, but yeah. Brightwing popping in the bottom here. Nicely done. Altus come down here because they are the first ones to hit level 10. And we have a lot of actual AoE damage here in different variations. Time to bail, Tyrell. Time to bail. Yep, there we go. In the meantime, Sylvanas is defending out against this bruiser camp that we saw the red team getting earlier. And oh yeah, they really want to turn in here, but Tyrell is going to spot this, and are the team going to follow up, or are they going to let this happen? Looks like some people are coming down here. Yeah, bird hits 2 people, interrupts that. And here comes this. Oh yeah, we are having a fight. Arrow misses. Keltas hits pretty nicely there. His ulti is not badly placed, but it's no direct team fall up there, so it won't the fight won't happen in his bird for that long. And ultis have gone off for the red team as well here. The level advantage and the ulti advantage the blue team had did quickly disappear right there. Yeah, Merlin is pushing top a bit. Have you seen her using bribe that much here? I'm thinking of Brightwing. Yeah, she probably have, because the stack is at 0, so yeah, I would think so. Spider phase for the red team here now, time to equalize the pressure, I guess. They looks like they are going to decide on a more of a fight situation. Oh no, they are roaming up top but now maybe they will follow here from the blue team. Bottom is getting contested alone by Brightwing. But yeah, we are going to see. Let's see if red team will get here in time though before too much of the tower goes down here. Arrow hits nicely there on another break. The bird is putting this is more or less just a defensive maneuver here from the blue team, while the red team goes back. But both team have plenty of diamonds in their storage, so to say. So if blue team can get a turn in without getting killed, at least with any one of the people that carries the diamonds getting killed, they will have a spider secured. However, they might be waiting for a better opportunity to use it. That could be if you sometimes see a team that has the amount of diamonds that they need to turn in and get the spider. Sometimes you actually don't want to get the spider because you maybe are waiting for. You're playing more basically more of the risky game here and waiting for maybe some pickoffs of the enemy team. Times fights is going. Oh, Malfurion going off very preemptive there, which could cost them a bit here if it goes off and the blue team decides to do a fight actually. But yeah, sometimes you can see the enemy team that you're playing against waiting, or if your team as well, waiting for turning the diamond because they are waiting for a better opportunity. Maybe killing off some people before so it gets a cooldown and the enemy team can't defend as well as they could with more people. There we go, nicely down. That's a pick of until they have a really good CC capability to keep one person at one spot for a very long time actually. So they can basically stun him to death, even a tank as Malfurion. And it's a nicely push here, definitely. Red team is doing decent here to defend this as well. Tower goes down, however. And this looks like, yeah, maybe some turning here now for the blue team that do have some more in store. Yeah, they are going to turn in now. Question is, are they going to go for boss afterwards here to get a bit of extra laning power? Bribe here on the bottom camps, which are nicely put together now at this stage of the game where they do have the spiders. And it's very good of them to do like this, that they have the siege giant here on the bottom lane in the same time that they start getting spider, because they are pushing top here. As I said before, you really want to try to make it that kind of split push that happens in the bot lane or in the bot lane and the top lane at the same time. So it gets harder for the enemy team or your team, depending on what situation you are in, to handle it, because they need to run a lot more. And in the meantime, oh yeah, Bruiser camp taken here, which was very good because it will take care of the mid lane quite good. We have a tower advantage here, as we see, for the blue team. A lot of their lanes are intact, so they will have some. Oh, nicely down, and there comes the silence from Sylvanas, just to secure that kill even more than it already was. Jaina is a squishy hero for sure, so she went down quite nicely there. Very good composition here in terms of ability synchronization from the blue team. And oh, there Keltas gets a nice, he's doing the long range build. This one I would really recommend it. I'm running the same build have been doing since the nerf patch on his, or balance patch if you will, on the living bomb situation, which you can't stack the living bomb situation on more than one. It can only be one living bomb basically on the one target at the same time, I think, if I remember the change correctly. Malfurion comes down with the ult here. Phoenix is out, however they are dealing with two heavy dealers here in terms of Anurbark and Malfurion. And oh, Tycho is going to get taken down basically. Him and Keltas was a bit of an out of position here. Oh yeah, nice picking those gems up there. Malfurion is carrying 45 of those gems for the red team, which is a very heavy burden. In a funny game we had a couple of days ago with me and my friends, I had 75 as Mercury for a while because my team died and I was losing. Okay, I'm picking shit up and running. Not something you want to do as Mercury, running around with 75 of chems. But yeah. Yeah, we're getting it back here. Boss have still not been taken here in the top lane. I was wondering because there are some east. Oh, there's the Easter egg. Okay, yeah, you can click here something in with your character, and Indiana Jones will come down and collect it, and then he will show up on the spidered, the tomb, the temple map. Don't recall the name right now, but well, because this map is directly under the other map. Oh yeah, Sky Temple is the name of the map. This one, the Tomb of the Spider Queen, is under that map. So kind of nice how they put things like that linked together. Like he coming from with a thing down there, and then he grabs the diamond, goes up, and then you see him on the other map coming up. Okay, nicely done here. We have a blue collected for the blue team, of course. Would have been weird otherwise. Bribe is probably saved up once again for synchronizing this. Oh, you are in a bit of a pickle here, and it was not enough. You will be getting taken out here, Bribing. Probably, I can't imagine she will escape this one. And yeah, here we go. Now the team gets a chance to kill down this. Let's hope they have the manpower for it. It depends on Keltas and ulti-wise. Looks like they are in a bit of hesitation here because red team were quick to go back. They know that they are one support down. They are running a 2 support lane, so we have though 16 now finally for the red team here, which means blood in some situation here, and a longer route I think here, and yeah, and some vulnerability here from Jaina. No, that's the okay. That's a stun actually. There's roots people for 1 second if she hits. And Brightwing coming in here like a champ once again. It's getting a bit tight of the moment here for the red team. They are getting more and more pushed into the base, which is not a situation you want to be in. And blue team is just picking up the forts and then running back, because they don't really need to do that more. The lane will push itself most of the time, especially when it's this pushed in. I would really like to see a boss capture though. It would be kind of interesting. Tyriana have actually not died yet in this game, but she have a decent range on all her abilities, so she doesn't really need to be in that long into fight. If you take like Keltas before he gets this one, the flamethrower, he's kind of short ranged. It's the same with Jaina. You can see now he can basically stand here and throw a spell right here, and that's really good. Okay, this is not a good engagement here for the blue team. Will they survive this? Oh, Brightwing's ulti coming off actually to save them a bit here, even if it knocks them out of the Phoenix. And Anubrak is in a bit of a pickle because he's all the way behind his team. However, he will probably maybe. Oh, yeah. Well, it was close one there that Kelta survived. And oh, that's a nice bird there from Tyrande. And Sylvana should be able to get the kill if she can just get the spread. They are probably vulnerable now, and too bad that arrow did not hit. It looks like Sylvala N, well, yeah, she will escape with her 30 games, but 51 games is now going down in the burns. Nicely done here from the blue team. And yeah, nick of the moment kind of thing I think here. Red team definitely had the upper hand there for a while. Rich diamonds indeed. And that's a big setback for the red team here. That haven't even turned in any to get to the 55. And now we will probably get the boss finally. Looks like nobody might be able to go there and scout it. So who knows? Keltas is now up and again. They don't have that much damage up here right now. And why did I get chat up? Oh well, who knows? I probably picked some. Oh yeah, here they come, and this could be a little bit of a turnaround actually here. However, they have scouted it. Brightwing is using his ulti to just get them back a bit. Oh, and there's a bird that hits nicely. And they get we get the Phoenix down here. So ult is used, even if it's a short one. They are basically using ultis defensively here now. Nicely picked up there on Malfurion, that's going down very quickly, and the heals from Malfurion didn't quite hit it there. as good as we might be wanted to. It will be a trade though, and we will finally see Tyrande die for the first time, which is nice here. Good job there from the red team. Oh, and Tyrande goes down. What will you hit with that? Oh, well, that's not enough damage. But gems are getting picked up here, so it's kind of fine for the blue team. Towers are getting killed here because of boss capture. So yeah, I think the blue team is okay with that kind of trading. They are not that far behind, or they are not behind at all. They are ahead, so they can definitely live with some people dying here and the boss being alive for a bit longer, so they get that tower down or fort, because I can't seem to ever say fort. It's always temple or something like that. Temple or tower, weirdly enough. So yeah, lanes will be pushed in pretty nicely here now when they get the catapult spawns. Friends spamming me, they want to play. I don't have the time. Camps getting gathered here for the blue team here. Team Ash from Russia on the left side as before, if you have forgotten at this point that we had Kansas side from Germany on the right side in the red. So far I would say that the red team have been struggling from the very beginning with the blue's roaming tactic that they put it to use very early in the game, and we're getting Gruesy Camp here now for the blue team, and I will probably try to make maybe some kind of push with it, or maybe use a distraction, who knows. And there we got it. Will they go around, or was it mostly to just get the camp and then bird goes down? They're doing quite a significant amount of damage actually here on some of the more squishier heroes like Jaina and Malfurion. And there we got the turning. They are probably trying to get it up to get the spiders maybe. However though, yep, some gems are going. It should be enough I think for the spider. And it's not. They need one more. One of the, let's call it, not a benefit if you have all the lanes pushed in. If the enemy team is trying to roam around. Oh, nicely done, the living bond. Oh, that's okay. Anubrak interrupted Jaina there, I think, with that bomb. They really want to try to get them turning here from the red team, because Anubrak is carrying 27 of them. And there goes ulti down for Tyrande, and they will get a Brightwing ulti as well. Very, very passive play here now actually from the blue team. They are kind of poking a lot here just to get the some damage down here. Oh, ulti goes down, and we should say a pick up here on Cinnamon. She is down, ultis are up however. The Phoenix is up, but this is a heavy push. Everyone looks very good here on the red team because of Malfurion's ulti that is healing very nicely here. Heavy pushes are happening in the top and bot lane from ordinary minions. And we should see there Vala returns, which she will probably clean up that base problem here. Because they do have catapults knocking away at that shield. Did she stay? Yeah, she actually stayed, so they are not defending base at any time here. The shield will be off quite soon here. Oh, well, minions are up, so that might not be true at all. They should be fine actually now, the lane. Too bad I can't respond in chat. Well, we will just have to endure that. I did forget to put on busy before I started casting, so. We have spiders however though for the red team here now, finally. Which is kinda nice. Let's see if they can make something happen with it. And yeah, will they make something happen here now for the red team? Phoenix goes down here from Kaltas to defend this nicely, and oh, that's a nice down there on materials. We do get an arrow down from Tirana that's not hitting. And lanes are getting pushed in pretty hard here. It looks like red team are doing a great game here in terms of regaining a bit of power here. Although the spider phase will be over soon here in the mid lane at least. We are getting some nice pushes here on the top and bottom one. And the red team goes out to contest the other lanes here. Oh yeah, we do get some vision here once again. And now it's basically a trade fest in terms of what towers do we want to kill. And there the other one goes down. So blue team is starting to get a bit hurt here because this gives the red team a lot of XP. Oh, is this a bait? It should be a bait, right? Yeah. They are just waiting for an engagement here. There it comes. Oh, blink away, nicely done. And turn the ulti once again to use slow them and distract here. Everyone is up here. Just an edgy game still though, because at this level you can basically push so hard into the base if everyone dies in your team that it could be any team's game actually. Once again they are going into that boss area to basically see if the enemy teams are going. Oh, there we now getting a nice turning to get spiders, which will help that push. And it looks like red team are going now for the boss. Oh yeah, that's not good. That's one healer down, and this should be the consequences that everyone should follow quite quickly now dying. Yeah, there we go. Because she was tanking boss, which something Vala is not great. And it's only Malfear left, and he is basically dead here. That's a good game. You see the GG in chat. And are they going to pick him off though? Yeah, there it goes. So that's a full team wipe. Good job here from the blue team. It was I think it was because, as I said before, the red team, it felt like they have been a bit on the backhand for the whole game since the blue team started roaming. So it's nice to see them. Actually, they were coming back a bit there in the late game. So yeah, this was the Team Ash from Russia Federation on the blue side, and against Cast Aside from Germany on the red side. Good game. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.